Have you ever seen some woman effortlessly attracting much younger men without even putting in any effort? What do these older women seem to have that these younger guys are chasing them for? It turns out that men look for more than just youth in a partner. It's about knowing the secret moves that make men take notice. So if you want to know how to stand out in the eyes of passionate young men, well, stay with us because in the next few minutes, I shall reveal 8 secret things older women do to attract young men. And this awareness is all about understanding that age doesn't restrict you from having a happy and fulfilling relationship at any stage of life. Let's begin. Number 8. Playful teasing. Ladies, if you have noticed an older woman dating a younger man, you must have noticed how she keeps him laughing and entertained without even trying. It's like she has done some kind of magic on him, but it's not magic, it's an art. Men love to be around those women who keep everything fun for them, and it's done with playful teasing. Allow me to explain why playful teasing is a powerful tool for older women and how it's done. If I have to describe it in simple words, it's a light-hearted way of joking and challenging someone to create flirty tension without being mean, so you got to flirt in a way that's fun, not rude. For example, if the guy brags about him going to the gym and his muscles, well, you could say something like, "Oh, so you're telling me that I should be impressed?" I don't know. It still sounds like beginner stuff to me. If he's being playful, you laugh and say, "Well, that's cute. Are you sure you can keep up with me, though?" That's how you can flirt and have fun and push his spirits in a lighthearted way. But now you may think even younger girls can do it too. Sure, that's where your experience gives you an edge. When younger women flirt, they sometimes can't find the right words for the situation, and it turns out to be either rude, awkward, or hurtful. Sometimes they appear to be trying too hard, which is easily noticeable, and both situations might not be very attractive to men. You, on the other hand, know exactly how to talk to them and what words to use so that playful teasing doesn't come as awkward but stays as challenging. So let's talk about how to use it effectively. Even though you already have an edge, there are some tips to absolutely nail it. It starts with noticing the guy. Look into what kind of man he is and what kind of jokes would find fun. Learn what he is passionate about and use it as a tool to create challenges. Always give a genuine smile when you tease him because your expressions will speak louder than words. Make sure you keep laughing and keep everything fun. Number 7. Embrace style. Ladies, what do you think really attracts men when it comes to dressing? Some might think it's the fancy and flashy costumes, while others believe showing some skin is an essential part of getting attention. But this couldn't be further from the truth. What do men really find attractive, especially when the woman in front is older than him? Well, as a more experienced person, I am sure you know what really fits you and looks good on you, but whatever you wear, it should be sophisticated and flattering without trying to look younger. I mean, just imagine wearing a skinny dress that's too tight. That wouldn't fit your vibe. But if you wear it in a way that's not too tight and fits perfectly to your body, this will certainly look better. What I'm trying to say is that when you try to appear younger, you hide your true features. Don't try to compete with those younger girls. Just stand out in front of them by highlighting your own shape in a natural way. For that, wearing a soft dress that flows with your body is a much better option than wearing something that clings to your body. And this kind of piece not only makes you look better, but it also feels more comfy and makes you more confident. Remember, it's not just about dress. What you wear reveals a lot about you, including the way you think to your overall personality. If a young lady wears a flashy dress or shows a bit of skin, that's a different thing. But if a woman your age tries to appear younger, well, it can be seen as an insecurity. But wearing a sophisticated dress like a sheath dress or an A-line spotlights your own features and personality. So when you do it, keep these simple tips in mind. When you wear such a dress, keep the accessories simple. Wear simple but elegant jewelry. For a dressy look, shoes like a pair of pointed toe pumps or ballet flats can work wonders. Number 6. Set strong boundaries. Did you know why young men not only feel attracted to older ladies but also seem to respect them a lot? One of the reasons is the presence of strong boundaries in just about everything in the relationship. Setting boundaries may seem like a negative thing to do, but in reality, it's actually healthy, and it taps right into the instincts of men and attracts them towards you. Allow me to explain why setting strong boundaries, especially as an older woman, is very healthy for a strong relationship. Understand it like this. There are guys who think older women are easy targets and they just want to use you and move on, but when you become a challenge, well, it creates a strong aura around you that is very attractive, and guys begin to not only physically but also emotionally gravitate towards you. Setting boundaries sends a signal that you know what you want in life, and you are not afraid to stand up for that. That makes you a strong woman. And a woman I know once told a guy, "I don't appreciate being spoken to like that." After he made a rude comment, she said that calmly but firmly, and you could see his whole vibe shift. He apologized and didn't try that nonsense again. In fact, he became way more polite after that. So yes, boundaries hit the psyche of men, and it adds an element of respect in the way they treat you. But when you set boundaries, you may need some tips to help you out. The best way to set boundaries is to stay calm, be direct, and follow through. If someone crosses the line, call it out gently but firmly. If they don't respect that, don't be afraid to walk away. It's not just about keeping the others in check, it's about showing yourself the respect you deserve. Number 5. Take care of yourself. One of the mistakes that many women make is that they stop taking care of themselves, and it also gets harder when we age. So many of us start neglecting ourselves and eating unhealthy food, which causes extra pounds, and that makes us look heavier and unhealthy. The bitter truth is that not taking care of yourself not only affects you, but it also affects your appeal. Luckily, doing the exact opposite enhances romantic appeal many times over as older women. You see, when you prioritize your health and happiness, it sends a powerful message to your partner that you value yourself, especially when you are not young, because health comes as a gift in youth, but it also takes a lot of effort to stay healthy when you are above your 40s or even into your 50s. This, in turn, it makes you more attractive and shows him that you're committed to the relationship, both physically and emotionally. Plus, when he sees you putting in the effort to take care of yourself, it often inspires him to do the same, which boosts chemistry in you both. So it's very simple. Develop a habit of light exercise and at least 30 to 60-minute walks every day. Focus on balanced diet and have the right proportions of all the nutrients. Don't forget about your skin. Hydrating well and using sunscreen can keep your complexion glowing at any age. Also, enough sleep and managing your stress right also plays a role in your overall health. Stay in the best version of yourself with exercise, meditation, and self-care, and keep the passion of love alive. Number 4. Wear tasteful makeup. Since makeup always remains an essential tool to highlight beauty for ladies, I feel like it's important to mention how you can wear makeup as an older woman to attract younger guys. The key is wearing makeup tastefully and sensually, not caking it on. The goal is to make your skin look smooth, bright, and fresh, not heavy or dry. And as you get older, your skin changes, and while you might not have the natural glow of youth, you can still achieve a luminous look with the right technique. The secret isn't about hiding every imperfection, but embracing and highlighting your best features. Now, let's talk about how it makes men race for you. Again, when you wear makeup to look younger, well, this makes you look like an entirely different person, more like someone with an artificial face. But when you wear makeup, more tasteful makeup that enhances the grace of an older lady instead of hiding it, well, it impacts them differently. This way, you also stand out and attract more attention, instead of just trying to fit in. Moreover, men are drawn to women who embrace their natural beauty with a touch of elegance, and this effortless, refined look makes you appear not only attractive, but also sophisticated. So what do you need to do? It's simple. The first thing to do is stop trying to hide your flaws. If you have some age lines close to your cheek, instead focus on highlighting your features with light, tasteful makeup. And remember, it's not just about appearance, it's more about being comfortable in your own skin. This comfiness screams confidence, and confidence is incredibly attractive. Number 3. Don't be his mother. One of the mistakes that older women make is to care too much and do more than enough for a guy. It's like they try to babysit them like a mother. This is a game over when it comes to attraction. While this may appear to be a positive thing for relationships, it's actually not. Let me cover this with a quick example. Imagine you date a guy, a young guy, and since the very first day you start caring a little bit too much, like you keep telling him to eat healthier, go for a walk, and exercise. You tell him to pay his bills on time, wake up early in the morning, and do everything to keep him happy as well. At first, he appreciates it, but over time, his feelings for you will start to change because he may see you as his second mom instead of an equal partner. You see, guys prefer a lady who pushes them and admires him for being his partner instead of carrying all the weight. When you mother a man, well, it hurts his pride and confidence because it sounds like you don't even see him as capable enough to handle himself. The instinct of men is to be protective of their woman, not being protected by her. They want someone who inspires them to make decisions, not someone who takes charge of everything. He might not say it outright, but it will push him away because no one wants to feel controlled or infantilized. So, here's what you can do to act like an equal partner instead of ending up like a mother. Don't guide him or give him advice in every small matter in life. Guys, young guys, well, they're a little rebellious in nature, and they do what they want to do. So let them do that, and don't convince them otherwise. Trust that he can handle things and figure them out, and let him make all the decisions without giving him any extra advice. Number 2. Cultivate a distinct social presence. Ever notice how some people light up a room just by walking in? Well, that's the magic of cultivating a distinct social presence. And as an older woman, it can be a game changer when attracting younger men. It's not about being the loudest or most attention-grabbing person in the room. It's about carrying yourself in a way that naturally draws people towards you. A strong social presence makes you intriguing, approachable, and unforgettable. Take, for instance, a woman I met at a casual gathering. She wasn't the youngest or flashiest person there, but the way that she greeted everyone with warmth, cracked a few clever jokes, and held herself with effortless poise made her the center of attention. Younger guys in the room were naturally drawn to her because she exuded confidence without seeming arrogant. She wasn't trying too hard, she was just being herself, but with an undeniable flair. When you have a distinct social presence, well, it signals confidence and individuality. Younger men find this captivating because it shows that you're comfortable in your own skin and not looking for validation. It also sets you apart from younger women, who might still be figuring out how to navigate the social settings with the same ease. The maturity makes you seem more self-assured and magnetic. To cultivate this, focus on how you interact with people. Be genuinely interested in the conversations and let your sense of humor shine. Use body language like a steady gaze, open posture, and relaxed movements to communicate confidence. Avoid overloading your speech with fillers like or and instead speak with clarity and purpose. It's less about being perfect and more about being memorable in a way that feels authentic to you. Number 1. Emotional maturity. Alright, ladies, the last and most important one in my view is emotional maturity. Why? Because I believe this one is the most powerful tool that an older woman can use to attract men, and it has an edge over younger women. So, what is emotional maturity? And why is this your thing? And how can you do it effectively? Let me explain in the next few minutes. In simplest words, it's the ability to manage your emotions and make the best decisions. For relationships, it's about handling all the ups and downs with your partner while keeping your emotional health in check. Think about it like this. Let's say your partner, who is still a young man, is trying to figure out about how his career should go and seems to be very depressed about it. In this situation, a young girl may end up putting an extra burden on him or forcing him to do things that he doesn't want to do. But you handle it quite differently. You give him the space that he needs where he can rest, recover, and come back stronger. You allow him to rest on your lap and tell him that it's okay to struggle because that's how humans learn. You give him comfort and you give him tips from your own experience of what he should do without pushing him to do it. Maybe you just don't talk about his career at all because he wants you to comfort him, not to open up his wounds. Similarly, you handle all other situations like a boss. You don't lose yourself or get angry over small matters. You understand what it's like to be young, so you let some things slip instead of making a big issue about them. That's how emotional maturity works, and trust me, guys literally crave women with emotional maturity. And it's because most women actually act impulsively and fail to control their emotions. But not an emotionally mature woman like yourself. It's about being confident, humble, kind, happy, supportive, and strong, all at the same time. However, doing this could be tricky at times and it may take some practice to master it. And when you feel upset, take a moment to think about your own response. Ask yourself, is this worth getting upset over, and how can I express this constructively? Another tip is to listen actively. Let the other person finish speaking before you jump in, and try to understand where they're coming from. This shows empathy and builds trust. Finally, learn to let go of small things. Not every issue needs to be a battle. Sometimes maintaining peace is more important than being right. And with that, we have reached the end of our video. I hope all of you ladies learned something from it, and I hope it will help you all to cultivate a happy and fulfilling life at any stage of your life, as you deserve it. If you enjoyed it, please allow us to begin more videos for you by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. And for any queries or insights, you may connect with us in the comment section.